EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks in the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup. And I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop. Gets in to bring him down. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. Throwing to begin. It's Wilson. Short throw taken by Pitts. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Really nice play call there that time. I think early on, the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This throw right is taken in by Flower. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
16 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll go right back to Flower. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that...
And he will power his way into the end zone. Peyton Mitchell, touchdown Saints.
That's That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
We'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. They'll be brought down very close to the first down. They got 14 to the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short. From the gun, it's Shador.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Saints out on top. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready. Let's go now.
They'll run it for the first time with Cordero Patterson. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
From
and
the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Play action, it's Sanders. That's caught, it's Dameon Pierce. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
10 yards.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
1st and 10 at the
Out of the
30-yard
gun,
line.
it's Sanders. This one complete down the field to Golden. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another
A big play there for the Raiders. 38 yards.
first down and goal to go.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. Smash.
They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now, Sanders. And he'll take it on in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Vegas. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
On first down, Wilson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He's got his target. That's Pitts. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that ball. It's good for a Saints first down. On first down, right back to Mitchell. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. Little setup, second Now Russ. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play is got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That one underneath to Mitchell. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Cam Little for this field goal attempt.
A 39-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good.
Makes the
And the Saints extend their lead to 10-6. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
The shotgun, Wilson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down.
And 3 yards to go.
Wilson to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Throwing again. Wilson. That is left side and caught by Flowers.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
44-yard line.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Wilson will throw again. That is intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And good blocking up front, saving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's a run with their tight end. And he's going to have that 1st down. Across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a big 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Saints.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. Now Shador escaping to his left. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. We'll try and run it here with Pierce. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down.
And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 22-yard line.
Here's Sanders to throw. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Shador Sanders. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw is Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick
So
off.
now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This barely gets to the landing zone. Fielded at the 19.
The Saints
And a
take over
solid
1st
run
and
back
10.
there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Wilson. Open man, that's Flowers. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, New
of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. Again, Wilson. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big one here in the 4th quarter. And even 30 yards. Mitchell trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Now on 2nd and long.
14. Cut. 1. Alert. 14.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. Flowers with the catch. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard is going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It's stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This a potential game winner. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Come on.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's caught by Golden, right side. They'll go up now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds. Right off the pass to 35. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
First down.
Let's go now.
First and 10.
Throwing again is Sanders. Back to the left side and taken in by Colby. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that gets him a first down.
That's another Raiders first down.
To throw again is Sanders. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down.
Saints going to use their second timeout. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Again, it's Sanders. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Brings up second.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
Second and 10.
Ready.
And they're going to be able to spike it in time to set up a field goal drive that one way or the other will decide who wins this game.
McLaughlin on
So
the
we
field
get
goal.
to a pressure kick.
46
And
yard
here's
attempt.
Chase McLaughlin. This to win the game.
His kick
And this
is
one
no good.
is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And the
I'm gonna show you how to kneel it.
is gonna cost
This
them
when
the
you're
game.
supposed to kneel it, bum.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Finessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make 'em sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Go around and find out, find out. Around and find out, find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Finessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, find out, find out.
Hey, you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like you can't stop this.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you.
The time has come to play some football at Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Any edge that you could create, but now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know both sides are ready to go.
Cam Little after the opening kick. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
That run may not have gotten the first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and inches.
second down. Here's Mitchell again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 20-yard gain on the play, and the Falcons will have a first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
All right, here we go. Second down. Again, this is Mitchell. Past midfield to the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Wilson with it on first. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And they bring him down around the 34.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to give him the ball.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. He rolls to his right. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you could see he gets the ball and he sees the defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? From the gun, it's Wilson. Chased out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop them.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
1st and 10. At their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Wilson airing it out to start. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Gets his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Falcons' 41-yard line.
shot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Once more, it's Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Wilson to throw again. Throw left side, complete. And he's not going to get the first. Made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Wilson throwing 3rd and 1. That one complete to Pitts. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On play action now, Wilson. Buying some time left. That's Cox. Hits the Arizona rookie. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Now a give right side to Mitchell. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Wilson now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Pickup of 2 here. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They're set up at the 35 now. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, they got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
1st down. Here's Russ. Forced out to his right. He calls his own number again. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
2nd and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. That play good for 17 on a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Drops back. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. On their own way, it's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. Trying again, following the sack. That one connects.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cam Little to kick
All
off.
set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Russ now from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The handoff on 3rd and short. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Wilson to the air. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, He wisely just threw it away.
Throwing again is Russ. Finding Flowers. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
To save Flowers. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Play action. It's Wilson. Catch is made down the right sideline. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Jukes one defender. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Mitchell up the middle. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset. Probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Over the middle, taken in by Higgins. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Wilson on 1st and 10. Buying some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
To throw again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. Jukes his way into the clear. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. Defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Falcons going for the win here. after a good pickup. They're set up with second and short. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Weary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Headed out right. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Slot man motioned over. He'll look to throw it. Throw left side, complete. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hand. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
14, 12, 12.
Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for our crew, my partner Brock Heward and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from New Orleans.
all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all they friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it.
Taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all they friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it.
Here's a great look at Caesars Superdome, located in New Orleans, Louisiana. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
And he will get to the 20, out of bounds just before it, around the 18-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Completed over the middle. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 3. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Sanders going to throw here on first. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the... Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. So the first drive of the game ends It's not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and to get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
A gain of 7 brings up second down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down. Here's Russ. Short pass brought in. They can take him down right along the 30.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
5 DBs out there for the Jets. Third down.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. Switch the team.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. That one complete to Pitts. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Russ now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he'll score! Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jets getting ready for this first and 10. A go play action for Sanders. He's trying another one deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you're throwing in coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be third and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Sanders now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
As a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
They'll go. It's Sanders. Catch made left side by Judy. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at 1st down here. One of the tight ends motioning right. On 1st down, here's Sanders. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different pair.
Right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it in practice right here. Don't see a throw you like it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Tight end motioning right. Second and 10 now. That's brought in downfield by Otten. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Connecting on the slant. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Cowboy 18 rally.
From the 24. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Saints have it on the edge of their own goal line. They're at the 3. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints looking down a very long field. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Wilson now from the gun. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Good for us Saints. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Jets nearly take it back for a pick 6. But he's stopped at the very last moment.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
79 Broncos. 79.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. Buys time, rolling right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Sanders back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal.
Kate, how many times have we sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. Got to be able to run it. We get down coverage. So you know what you should do? Run it.
Oh, they'll try and run it in. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground and power it across. But there was no overcoming a front. Just as equally motivated to get off the field.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Wilson from his own end zone. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Ross off the play fake. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And it's a nickel look from the Jets. 3rd down. Wilson now off the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Vacates quickly left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They motion the tight end over. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. He managed what he can up to the 48. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. Throwing on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. So they're left facing a 4th down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively. That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Put some air under it, deep down the left. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Kamari Lessiter with the pick. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And now we're looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the 39. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. The give now to Mitchell. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they produced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Little knocks it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10. They're on 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard
With the gun, here's Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
First down, Jets.
Now Sanders. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting completion.
And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
18 left. Ready. Panther 60. 79 Broncos.
Here's Sanders now. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
He's set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. His return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something the teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, or maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
25. Get the team. Got it.
Russ is going to cook here. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints only up by a few. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw it. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
47-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Return starts at the 3. And he takes the return out of bounds.
The Jets take over first and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And now they're going to face third down.
And 7 yards to go.
Jeudy will go in motion right. Looking to throw it. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Saints make the play that should win them this game.
Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great. And he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. The Jets take their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Handoff here to Mitchell. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Third and 5.
Now run. This is Mitchell. And he's going to have the first down there for the Saints. That should be enough to run out the rest of this one.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made.
Oh, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Jets. Their offense going to take over a much better field position as they get a bunch on that fumble return.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. This effort directly kept points off the scoreboard.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Saints make the play that should.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be militant.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid, talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim, flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Marvel pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the triple
travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a Ibiza. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
I see you from across the room. I thought I wouldn't feel a thing. I think it's getting colder now. I wanna get close to you. I swear that we've been here before. I guess you didn't notice me, but you do now. Oh, you do now.
live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. Hey, 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 you can't stop this.
If you didn't know, maybe better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She see it all, even if it's big or small. Do you know where your girl is when she not at home with ya? Cause the last time I checked, she in Vegas. And summer league with ballers, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. If a girl do it better. If a you know a girl do it better.
You ain't never been in skate town. On no national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. Lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few, like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a band and a tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize, I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the, yeah. Pull up the Moreland, bro, yeah.
summer then roll. Got cash to blow, hollin' at that. Green 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s, alright. You were choosing in the parking lot. I would look at two, keep my number locked. I may be on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Net. Better pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Claim your sorry.
What's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Oh, damn, I don't even come up this far.
Hit Catcade on the Sundays, say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax, shout it in the Monday. Hop out the seat, slide, it's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap, I bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I bend, I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me, they don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west, and they from the east, and all white tees, looking like sheep. I don't even wanna get one of them sneaks. We throwing up fours and ones and threes, and talking about,
West End, what's happening? Hey, we just pulled up the border, bro, where you at? Southside, Clayco, throw that.
You ain't never been to Skate Town. On National, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. On the west side, up in LK. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkles. Gliding with your babe. I ain't never been to Skate Zone. Cause it's out in Marlboro. I'ma pack a carload. I'ma take the girls and meet tomorrow.
Bring it, yeah, bring it, song, so bring it, bring it now. This will be your song, let it take your ugly.
What's happening? Hey! It's your boy Lil Jon. The pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, we are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game, they tend to have the advantage.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. gun, they'll throw to get things going. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Play action now. It's Knicks. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Forced to his right. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Higgins sent in motion.
Bombers.
We'll go play action with Knicks. That complete to Henderson. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Knicks. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
On the bootleg, it's Knicks. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one's good for 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw is Knicks. Now right, catch made. That's Egbuka. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
So this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
That is caught by the tight end. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
That's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken around the 11. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Open man, right side. He's got it. 17 yards on that play. First down, New Orleans.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down in critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. Besides the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Chance now to match that opening touchdown. It is 1st and goal. Again, Wilson. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
3rd and goal. That is caught out wide on the RPO.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. The offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 15-yard line.
motion. He'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
32-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is caught by Ibuka. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion. Now, faking the give. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Here's second and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Nix gonna throw for it. That's gonna be caught. On the move, past the 40. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They convert with a gain of 15. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing, Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Goes it open. Downfield. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Saints get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On first and 10, it's Wilson. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll get this to Pitts once more. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Mitchell, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line, and for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Brenton Simpson, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete. Now brings up 4th down.
First and 10 now from the 36. Now a handoff, running right, and he'll get about 5.
He's brought down at the 39. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 5. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Khalil Mack, multiple time All-Pro there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
We'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's going to have the Saints first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game?
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Complete to Henderson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. This is 3rd and 6. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Saints will get out in front, 17-7.
Saints 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. That is left side and caught by foul. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They go play action with Wilson. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Yeah. Please Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hate no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. So look, let me switch the flow, just like a